May I speak to Julie Devlin Ramsey, please? This is Darren Leopold, her attorney. Yeah, I'll hold.
Darren, I'm glad you called. It's Rachel. Hello, Darren? Someone on this list tampered with evidence and made it look like a bullet from Scott's gun is the one that shot DB.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? The two of us, you and me, we go over this list and find out who took a bribe to set Scott up.
So what did Matt say?
Nothing. The results aren't back yet.
Look, we are going to know the truth.
Lucy, come on. We know the truth. We know the truth here. We're just waiting for the results to prove that I'm right.
Okay. Okay, you're right. You're right. Of course you're right. Of course.
You know what? I should probably go in to Zizo's room there and see what he's really up to, you know.
You can't do that. He's got a guard outside the door. Certainly not going to let the man who's suspected of the shooting inside.
Right. What was I thinking? I'd probably just strangle him anyways.
I know it's hard to wait, Scott, but...
I'm not going to wait. I'll see you around.
Scott. Okay, so what do we do? How do we help him get through this?
Well, there's only one thing that'll help. And that's a negative match on the blood test for paternity. Just pray that's the way it turns out.
What did Darren want? It wasn't Darren on the phone. Whoever it was, they hung up. No, I think that we should focus on what we have to do. The sooner we get you out of here, the closer you're going to be to your baby.
You're right.
Now, tomorrow, the DA, when she's interviewing potential jurors, she might try to upset you. It's important you keep your composure.
I'm getting scared, Rachel.
Well, you don't need to be. Julie, I'm going to be at the defense table with you and Darren. If Dara starts to get to you, I want you to practice the breathing exercises that I taught you. Your affirmation, do you remember that?
I remember everything you taught me.
Then there's nothing left to do.
And what if that isn't enough?
It is going to be enough. I stayed up all night going over the potential jurors, reading about similar cases, strategizing with Darren. You trust me. Everything's going to be fine.
You know, whenever I say I'm afraid, you say it's all going to work out. But you're not the one who has to go into the courtroom and face a jury with the power to decide if you live or die.
Julie, we will win.
Oh, I'm just starting to wish we could call the whole thing off.
I just wish that you wouldn't get so panicked. I coached you on everything to expect in there.
I wish Chris were here. He knows how I feel. He understands me, calms me down.
There are better things around the corner.
Stop saying that. You don't know what's going to happen. And what's it to you anyway? If I tank in court, you still go home. I go to death row.
Let me let you in on a little secret of mine. When I'm scared, when I'm threatened, I visualize what I want. And somehow it always happens for me. It works for me, and you too, or you never would have made it as far as you have.
So, all I have to do is close my eyes and click my heels together 3 times, and I'll get out of Ferncliff? Julie, I want you to think of the positive here, not the negative.
Come sit down, please. Sit down. Now close your eyes. Close your eyes. I want you to visualize your little girl. And now you're holding her in your arms. Do you feel that precious little baby? Yeah. Now visualize your freedom. No longer being tortured. You can do it, Julie. You can. If you just listen to what I tell you.
What if he's not your son?
But he is my son, and he always will be. Whether his biological father is Lloyd Bentley or David Bordiso, it doesn't matter.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Because you have been the one constant thing in his whole wacky, crazy life. And I know that he feels very lucky to have you as a father. Even though I think he knows that you may not believe he's always kind of been the son that you wanted him to become.
Seems there are times when I'd say sit down and he'd stand up, you know. Oh, I guess Scott and I have fought 1,000 times, but I have watched him mature through all those years, and I am very proud to call him my son.
And I know he is very, very proud to call you Dad. Because you are everything that he admires in a man. And David Bordiso is everything he absolutely hates.
I'm just afraid that it'll crush him if the test results show that DV is his father. You know? I hope I can find the right words to reach him.
You will find the right words. You know Scott always listens to you. Matt?
Hi. Scott around?
Actually, he sort of took a walk.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll just hold on to these results until he gets back.
Well, you know, we're not sure when that might be.
The waiting was getting to him, man. I wonder, could you release the results to me as Scott's attorney?
Well, I guess I could bend the rules a little bit, since it's for Scott.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Matt.
All right. See you later.
We really do appreciate it. See you later.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Okay, so now, where do you think Scott is?
I think I got a good idea.
Then, Lee, you go to him. You give him the results. I think you two should be together when he reads these, and I know you'll make it okay no matter what the results are.
Are you saying you planned that exhibition today?
You bet I planned it. Of course, now, first I thought about the obvious, you know. When the mayor asked if there was any man present who can state why this couple shouldn't be joined in holy matrimony. You know, half that crowd thought if I was going to show up, that would have been the time to do it. So I didn't.
Why? Why didn't you?
Because it would have been too obvious and too easy. I wanted to wait until they were married and just pull the rug right out from underneath them. That was more fun.
Fun? You consider what you did fun, Scott?
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time. something else just burst wide open inside of me.
What burst?
Pure hate. There was one other thing. The idea of getting even, of course.
Oh, Scotty, stop it. Now, don't you think I know my own son? You don't even sound like yourself.
Maybe now we know why.
Did you talk to the director, Ferncliff, about me visiting her?
Several times, Chris, but the director's mind is made up. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do to get you in to see Julie.
Well, maybe there's something I can do.
Like what? You're going to scale the walls to Ferncliff to get in to see her? You put that thought out of your mind. The last thing we need right now are foolish choices.
Come on, there's got to be a way I can let Julie know I'm thinking about her.
I'm sure she already knows. Excuse me, I've got patients to see.
Chris, they won't let me wear my wedding ring in here. Will you hold on to it for me? Okay, we have narrowed it down to 2 suspects.
One detective first class with an overactive, ambitious streak.
Yes, and 1 desk sergeant who has taken quite a few trips to Atlantic City lately. What do we do now?
We need more information on our candidates.
Right. I will call my patient down to the police department and see if she can come up with anything else.
No matter what, we're a lot closer now than we were a few hours ago to helping Scott.
Do you think we'll be able to clear him?
I think we have a shot. And it's going to feel really good to beat Bordiso at his own game.
I can guess what you're thinking. You're wrong, Scott.
How do you know I'm wrong?
Because I know you. Matt asked me to give you this.
Explains it. Every lousy thing I've done in my life is because I'm Bordiso's son.
Okay. It doesn't matter what the test results say, Scott. You're still who you are. You're not DV.
No, think about it. Think about it. Come on, look at all the stuff I've done. You know, I've lied. I've cheated. I've been called a shyster, an ambulance chaser. I was a slump. You've called me these things, too. You know that.
All right. You have cut a few corners. You spent a lot of time getting yourself in and out of trouble, but there's a big difference between you and a man like D.V. Bordiso.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is. Have you ever taken an old man and beat him? Have you ever tampered with the brakes of a woman's car and endangered the life of an innocent baby? No.
If I was pushed too far, I'm capable of a lot of things.
Look, I have known you forever, Scott. And there are lines that you never crossed that D.V. Bordiso passed without even looking back.
No, I crossed those lines. I've crossed them. I went to Bordiso's cabin. I was going to shoot him with rat poison. And the reason why I didn't kill him, he got away, that's all.
No, that's not the reason. You wouldn't do it, Scott, and you never would do it. And that's the difference between the two of you.
Yeah, well, I may not be him now, but in time, I will be him. I will. Because I have no idea now who the hell I am.
You're the same person you've always been, son. Come on, you're the same person I saw start high school, go to college, go to law school. But sure, you may not have always done everything exactly the way I would have done it.
No,
but
you have always pointed that out to me.
I am very proud of you. I'm very proud of the fine man that you have become. You may not have always been a pillar of the community, but you are a rock to your own family. Your children, Lucy, you have Gail, me.
I've got the blood of a madman running through my veins.
No! Now, you are still not his son. You're mine. And we're family.
You're the only father I've ever known.
Look, I may not have been privileged to be there when you first entered this world, Scott, but Scott, I've loved every minute I've spent with you. Believe me, son, you are a good man. Come here.
Liza is searching for Adam.
I really hope I don't have to pay Adam much longer.
And she's getting warmer.
Stuart?
My beautiful Liza's gonna find me.
And warmer.
What are the two of you up to?
Liza! You come to rescue me at last!
All My Children, ABC Daytime.
Well, I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much. I owe you big time. I'll talk to you later. Bye. You are never going to believe this.
What?
The ambitious one,
Yeah.
Officer Trent Gordon,
Yeah.
wasn't originally on Bordisso's case.
Interesting.
Uh-huh. You want to know what happened the night he came on?
Pray tell.
The bullet from Scott's gun was identified as the one that shot DV.
Now, that is a coincidence.
I got one more for you. You ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Officer Trent Gordon's girlfriend works with me at General Hospital, and the first chance I get, I'm going to talk to Patty and find out the skinny on her boyfriend.
All right, well, you're doing that?
Yes.
Victor and I will go down to the Port Charles Police Station and see if we can glean any information from Officer Gordon directly.
Feels good to be working together again, huh? Like in Italy.
Tough as that was.
We make a good team, Kevin. Things didn't turn out so well when DV set me up to work alone.
Ruining Bordisso's plans will be very sweet indeed.
So you know, huh? You got the results from the test.
Every DNA test they ran shows that Bordisso and I share the same genetic markers.
Oh, Scott. I am so sorry. I am so...
I've got that psychopath's blood in my veins. I'm like a time bomb here. I can go off anytime.
No.
Yes,
You're not.
you
You're
understand
not. Yes.
genetics. You understand that?
What I understand is just because you are related to someone does not mean you're going to become that person. DV may be your biological father, but Lee raised you, and he's a good man.
There's a hereditary factor that has to deal in here. You understand that?
Okay, wait, come here. Turn
I
around.
don't want to come.
Yes, look, I want you to look at Christina. Just come here for a minute and look at that face. Look at that little girl and tell me that we're not going to make a difference. Listen to her. All the love that we give her will make her who she is, not that biological mother who abandoned her. Do you really think she'll become like her?
Oh, shit, I know how she's going to turn out.
Well, I know. I know because we have already made a difference in her life by giving her all this love. Scott, I know that. Her biological mother may have given birth to her, but she is not going to make her who she's going to become. Come here. Come here, sweet pea. Come here, my little sweet pea. Come here, let's talk to your daddy, okay? Oh, Scott. Look at this beautiful little girl. You look at her. Do you really think that all the love we give her and all the hugs and kisses and all the caring and all the guidance doesn't matter? Don't you realize that what we've given her already has totally affected who she's going to become? Scott, it's love. Love makes all the difference in the world. Look at her. We're going to love her for years and years and years. Just like Lee has loved you for years and years and years, and Lee is going to keep loving you. And who this little girl becomes is going to be because of us, not because of her biological mother.
Mommy's coming, Christina. I promise that we'll be together soon. And for always, my little one. My ring. How in the world? Chris. Oh. We will be together soon, Chris. You, me, and Christina.
Get on the ABC Soaps newsletter mailing list by visiting abc.com, part of the Go Network.